Hi, Leo. It's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Leo, this is going to be your Tree of Life Oracle reading. It is, right? Because we're so full of nature over here. Yeah, we are. We have Earth in our chart. We do. So I hope you guys are all well here, Leo. And we're going to do this like a love spread. We are. So, you know, and we're also going to do the Gypsy spread. We're going to begin it here and we're going to complete it in the extended reading, right? We don't want the hour-long readings. No, we don't. Let's see what we have for you and your person, Leo. And right now, your recent past energy showing up as the Dancer. Your current energy, the Well, the Cauldron is your challenge. Okay. You look like you're in a relationship and maybe you're trying to make a decision or analyze something. You look like you have some type of vast resources at your fingertips. It could be money. But you want the sign, and this is interesting here. I don't know if you want like the sign from God. You want an awakening. You want to have a dream to tell you what to do. I'm not really sure. That's kind of interesting. The Dancer is in the recent past. You could have celebrated something with somebody. You could have actually had, sometimes the Dancer is, I think you want a new beginning with somebody. That's what I think you do. You could be fearing the society, which is like family, or, you know, judgment of, I don't know, your peers, your own family, something like that. The Martyr. Your person's challenge is the audience. They probably feel like you don't hear them, like you kind of shut them out. Could be. That's. I mean, when this is in the challenge for somebody. And they want the heart. So whoever this is, Leo, they love you. They do. All right. And so let's see. Let's get into this reading here. And the Well. This is your current energy right now. The Well. This is also having vast resources, but the Well means that it's saying, you know, replenish some type of well, like invest in something. So the well may need to be replenished. It could be in love. It could be, let's see what this Dancer is about in the recent past. It's typically, it can be a celebration. And it can be like the Three of Cups. It can, which is kind of celebrating a third party sometimes. Let's look at the Dancer in the book. It is usually a celebration or a new beginning. Let's see. And this is, and we have, it is time to celebrate that which you have. This is supposed to be your recent past energy, but this is probably right now. It probably is. And life itself is a cause for celebration. But you also have much to rejoice in your own circumstances. The act of celebration will open the door to new experience and activities. You can give expressions to your energy and joy, but use your energy skillfully. This is kind of like the Well card, like, you know, invest, replenish, right? It's kind of like wondering where to put your energy sometimes, or where to what to replenish, so to speak. And we also have a cause for joy, plenty of activity and movement. And let's see what else we have. Beg your pardon. And let's see what we have, you guys. Sorry about that. Put some on the stove and I was like, oh bad. Okay, so like most fire cards, this is a fire card. Yeah, very cool, about action. This is plenty of activity and movement. Short journeys to and fro. Celebration, a party. Physical discipline and training, sports, dance, giving something a light but skillful touch. Okay, so this can be celebrating a new beginning. It can be. It could just be a cause for joy. I think you wanted to do this. I think you wanted this with the Well. You might not really have this. Maybe you did. Maybe you celebrated something with somebody. I feel like you're in this energy now. Do I replenish it? Yeah, that's what you're doing. The Well is replenishing, right? Yeah. So let's see what we have. Let's look at the Dancer and let's get a tarot card for Leo. And the World card. Eight of Pentacles. So there was something here you invested in, some type of, you could have celebrated maybe a new chapter. You know, this could be travel sometimes with the Dancer and the World card, Eight of Pentacles. Maybe you did. Maybe you took a trip. I feel like this World card here could also be, the World card can be a celebration too, like a fulfillment of something. I feel like you had something you really liked here in the recent past. Yeah, something you celebrated. The Well card, your current energy, Eight of Swords reversed. You look like you're releasing yourself from some type of kind of, you look like you're releasing something. It looks like you are kind of taking a risk on something that you want. And let's see what else we have here. Because the Eight of Swords is in the reverse, like you're releasing yourself from the bondage about something, like, or fear, felt really stuck. You could be putting like investing into something that you want, that's really important to you. Whatever this Dancer was, this kind of celebration or fulfillment. There could have been a cycle that ended as well with that World card. And the Well, helping others, the need for rest, replenishment, and renewal. Maybe you're just resting here. You could be. You have rich resources. Don't be afraid to use them. But you may have to explore the hidden depths in order to release the energy that you need. And in those depths, you may find something surprising, something concealed, which should be brought to the light of day. Are you ready for an inner journey, maybe to the very center of your being? New growth, healing, a process which can be relied on but not fully understood. Good investments. For me, you're kind of going through an awakening a little bit, and you're releasing yourself from something something that was kind of holding you back here. I do feel like you could be also trying to figure out, or maybe you have figured out, where you should kind of replenish your energy. This Well is about new growth. That's what it is. Yeah, you're growing right here, and you have, I said that, I feel like you have been kind of going through an awakening. There's some type of growth here for you. And the cauldron is your challenge. The cauldron is kind of the same thing, where you have vast resources, kind of like the Well with the Five of Swords. Yeah, you are, you're trying to figure out, there's something that makes you happy here, and you're going through an awakening, and you're also trying to figure out where to put your, like, your time and your energy, and possibly your love as well. Let's look at the cauldron and see what it kind of speaks to here. And this is within the cauldron resounds the great hollowness of antiquity. This is like from the past. All the combinations of time and necessity have been stirred and beaten there. The course of nature has shaped its smooth, hard sides. Within it, the bubbling movements of a million processes have arisen and passed away, creating a source of fertility that never stops. Yeah, this is also vast resources. You have great resources at your disposal. Perhaps you will have to put aside your personal ambitions to use them. So the Well is trying to figure out where to put your resources here, but you're going through an awakening, and the cauldron is like a confirmation. I have these vast resources. I feel like you want to invest in somebody, but you have not entirely made up your mind. Yeah, you are like going through this awakening about it. The Five of Swords is part of this vast resources. I don't think this is defeat for you. Maybe you have to defeat somebody to replenish another well, but this is more like, it could be sabotage too. Wow, with the Five of Swords there. Interesting. This can be chaos and conflict for you. Maybe it was fear before. This is not the time for insisting on your individual approach. Use the bounty that you have been blessed with. So there's something that you have that you've been blessed with, I feel like, from the past. Yeah, it's probably somebody from your past that you have been blessed with, and you are trying to figure out if you're going to invest in that person. That's kind of how I'm seeing this. The Sign card. Let's look at the Sign. Yeah, this is dipping into history in your challenge with the cauldron. Somebody from your past. Trust in the healing powers of nature, a deep source of love, well-being, and many blessings. Yeah, somebody that you love here is like you're going through an awakening about them. The sign is what you want. You want like the answer and the solution. That's all you want. You want, I was saying that at the beginning of the reading. I feel like you want God to, you know, help you out here, like bring you, or the divine. Let's see what else we have. The Three of Cups. Yeah, you want the sign if you should return to somebody who makes you happy, somebody you kind of feel like you celebrated with the dancer. The Society is your fear. The Page of Swords. The Society, you could be afraid somebody's going to judge you. You might be married. I feel like you are, or in some type of marriage type. You could be afraid to maybe even tell somebody at your job, hey, I'm getting a divorce, something like that. Maybe you're afraid your family will judge you. Your person had the Martyr in the past, and they have the Nine of Cups. Let's look at the Martyr. So this is, the Nine of Cups is like their wish that they really, really want in the past. They could have felt like you sacrificed them possibly in the past with the Martyr. Let's see what the Martyr is kind of alluding to, or elaborating on, I should really say, because we know what it alludes to. We do. And you are on a threshold, and you do not yet know if you can pass over it. This is in the past with your person. They didn't know what they could have with you. Perhaps you will succeed, perhaps you'll lose. Be ready to accept the result whichever way it goes. If you lose, why waste useful time mourning your loss and forcing others to acknowledge it? It's best to move on. A complaint, a person who forces their problems. This person wasn't forcing their problems on you. I don't think so. I feel like this person felt like they were on the threshold with you, and they didn't know if they could have their wish with you or not. Nine of Cups, yeah. The applause, this is their current energy. They ended it with you. Yeah, they ended it with you, and maybe they feel like you didn't appreciate them, right? The applause sometimes is an appreciation, right? When we applaud, right? We show our we show our kind of thanks, right, for the show that is going on, or the entertainment we are given. Nine of Pentacles reversed. I feel like they ended it with you. This person maybe wanted you to be single. Nine of Pentacles reversed. The audience is their challenge, and the Devil. They could be Capricorn. They feel like you're not listening to them. Yeah, I feel like you weren't. I feel like you could be married to somebody, Leo, and you were not listening to this other person. I do feel like you love this person. The person you're not listening to. The third party, whoever. I hate to say third party a lot, you guys, but that's how love is. It is. I'm not saying in every union, but typically happily married people don't watch these videos. So these are for people who are, you know, who have challenges, right? Knight of Pentacles, the heart, this is what they want. I feel like they're Capricorn right here for some of you guys. The Devil and the Knight of Pentacles, they want the heart. They love you. They want this. They want this union. They want you to give your heart to them, and you didn't. You didn't even listen to them, Leo. Knight of Cups reversed. They're, you know, they could be hoping here that maybe you're going to bring them an offer, but it's in the reverse. They don't have a lot of hope. No, they don't. And the Casualty card, or yeah, Casualty is their fear. Five of Cups reversed. I feel like they're just fearing here that everything that happened so far is kind of cause and effect, and it's kind of going to keep going that way. Oh, it's just going to happen like that. And that's what your person is afraid of. It's a really, really interesting reading here. And let me just take a moment to kind of put a little title here, you guys. Yeah, I have to do that. Or better yet, without, you know, trying to make you guys wait, I'm going to pull out the extended. Which, not the extended, I'm going to pull the Gypsy spread here, and then we will go to the other reading. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it here. That way, yeah, let's see what we have, you guys. I kind of try to keep it so you guys can see the cards, since the camera's not on me, right? Even though I look better than cards, you guys, I feel like I do. Let's see here, you could be saying, wow. Let's see here, you could be saying, Power Light sounds like they are confident, right? I don't feel like that's vain. I feel like every person looks better than cards. A human being looks better than cards. Let's look at the present situation. It is, oops, these are the wrong cards, you guys. See what happens when you are chatting and talking, right? Not really chatting, talking. Well, I'm chatting with you guys here. On some level, right? Kind of. See what we have for the present situation is the constancy card. This is somebody who never stopped loving somebody usually, or the energy never changed. Can be somebody waiting. That's what the lady's doing. She's waiting, right? She has her hand on her hip like, when the hell are you going to get here? Or I'm tired of waiting. You know, the sun's going down. I've been waiting all day. Something like that. And the past has the messenger. This is communication. Maybe there was communication in the past. Maybe there was an invitation in the past. What's unfolding is happiness. This is joyfulness. Yeah, this can be a celebration unfolding. And we have the obstacle is the friend. And the friend means that the obstacle, Leo, maybe you were not listening to yourself because you look like you didn't know where to invest your love or your resources. And the friend is somebody who wakes up and says, I'm going to do things that are important for me. Like I'm going to be my own friend. And we have the malady card is the outcome. This is a burden showing up in the outcome. So it could be an ending maybe, but this is a burden definitely. We're going to go to the extended. It's going to be interesting. It is. And yeah, we're also going to look at the tarot, the issues that are at hand, how this person feels about you, Leo, what's on their mind, their near future, how they see the situation, what you may not know about them or what they hide, and their outcome. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And all the extendeds are affordable. Thank you so much.